Hello, greetings everyone. Today I want to talk about Color Green by Sibylle Baier. So, um, this album and another one that I'm gonna talk about, maybe I already released that video before this one, or I will release it in the next video, but yeah, this album, Color Green, and another album, Pink Moon by Nick Drake, are two albums that I find very similar, and I hold them very close to my heart, very special, great albums. So let's just talk about Color Green and talk about all the songs and all the things about this album. I love the artwork. It is very simple and it represents a melancholic uh, feeling that this whole release has. This whole album is also very filled with profound meaning, and I find that really nice. This album is very deep, very emotional, very profound, and the artwork, in my honest, humble opinion, it represents this album really well. The first song is Tonight. It opens up the album, and it's an extremely memorable song. It shows you what this whole album is about: relaxing acoustic guitar in the background with Sibylle singing softly in the forefront. Just completely beautiful. So yeah, that's basically what this whole album is, but every song has, something that makes it differ from the next. It's not like the same generic song over and over. That's not how I see this nor the other release at all. So, following up, I Lost Something in the Hills is the second song, and this is the longest song in this album. You wanna guess how long the song is? 3 minutes and 30 seconds. Actually very short, but here we can start to see the pattern. All the songs have the same sound, but that doesn't mean that they are all the same song. As I said, each song is unique in their own way, and we can see that really manifesting itself in the second song. So after that we have The End, another great song, and this album is filled, as I already said, with profound emotions and feelings, all portrayed in the melodies and the lyrics of all of these songs. So The End, another good song, enjoy that. After that we have Softly, which might be my favorite song in this album, but it's hard to pick one out of this almost, not gonna say almost perfect album, or just perfect, yeah, not almost, this album is perfect, so it's hard to pick a favorite song in this perfect album. Next up, there's two very short songs. Remember the Day is the first one, but it still works great in the whole scheme of this album. And after that, there is Forget About, which feels like the slowest and the most melancholic and emotive song in an already slow and melancholic album. So yeah, if you wanna cry, and this whole album is not making you cry anymore, listen to Forget About. That's the most sad song in this album. After that we have William, which this song has higher notes and the singing sounds happier, a bit different from the other songs, but still very welcomed in the, greater scheme of things in this album. The next song, Says Elliot, Color Green, are more like the same, but they're also as good as what we've heard before. So yeah, I just said that every album is unique, every song in this album is unique and different from each other. There's Says Elliot and Color Green, they also have some of those unique flavors to them, but they're more like the same. Both songs quite sound similar, but still they're two great, amazing songs. Perfect album this is. After that I have Driving, which is structured quite differently. The song almost sounds like a pop song. Girl is the second shortest song in this album, and it is what you would expect. It keeps the sound of the melancholic and slow sound of the album, but still, Girl, it's a good song. After that I have Whim, another different and quite positive sounding song in this album. And after that we have the song Forget, which also could be grouped with the other, similar sounding, basic slow and melancholic songs on this album, but still good song. You know, we have Forget About and then we have Forget with 2 T's. So look at that. And the album closes with Give Me a Smile. Give me a smile, not S space smile, but give me a space smile. Give me a smile. Smeagol. Yeah, whatever. Let's talk about what I like the song. It's the most unique song because it has other instruments in it. Overall, it also feels like the more produced song on this album. So all the other songs, Sibylle Baier singing, acoustic guitar in the background. This song, Give Me a Smile, has other instruments in it, so it really makes this song stand out, the most different one. And well, that closes off about the songs. And yeah, this album, just great album, one of the best albums I've ever listened. Very simple, just a guitar, just a singer, and really amazing outcome. But yeah, something interesting about this album is that it was all recorded in the 1970s, if I'm not mistaken, 1976. So yeah, in that year, Sibylle Baier, and I think just her alone, she recorded all the songs, all the instruments, all the singing by herself. And in 2006, I believe, I think her son actually sold or gave away a tape with all of her recordings, and the tape ended up in the hands of some distribution company. Distributor, does that word even exist? Distributor, I'll have to search that. But yeah, the tape ended up in the hands of a distribution company, and the album came out 2006, recorded in 1976, and 30 years later in 2006 released. So yeah, nice story we have here. And yeah, I just stumbled by accident on this album one day, and I absolutely loved it. One of the best albums I've ever listened, and I highly recommend you to listen to this album. Well, sorry about that, but yeah, leave in the comments your thoughts on this album. Tell me how wrong I am and how shit this album is in the comments as well. But yeah, great release, highly recommend it. Leave in the comments your opinions. Until the next time.